Right, good afternoon, Year 2, and welcome to your SPAG lesson. Today, we are focusing all about double adjectives with commas. Okay, so we're looking at when we have a noun, so a thing, and we put two adjectives before it, and the commas we need for it. That's the tool we're looking at today. Now, there is a word for all of that put together when you have two adjectives and then a noun after it. I'll give you a few seconds. Do you remember what that's called? Hopefully you remember that that is called a noun phrase. Okay, so a noun phrase is adjectives and then the noun after. Okay. So, just to start us off, you've got three insects here and some words underneath. Can you, in your books, just create a noun phrase for each one using your two adjectives, putting a comma in between, and then the insect. Off you go. Okay, so there are loads of things you could have done for this. For the butterfly at the start, you could have had the spotty, well, actually I won't use spotty, you could have the pink, pretty butterfly. For the ladybug, you could have the round, spotty ladybug. And for, I want to say it's a centipede or a millipede. I'm not really sure. Not sure what they're going for here. But the long, pink, let's go with caterpillar. I don't know. Right, so here we have a sentence. It says, in the busy centre of London, you will see many large red buses. Okay. Now remember what we just talked about, how a comma has to go between the two adjectives that come before a noun. All right. They've given us three options of where the comma should be. So in your books, you can write out the whole sentence and put the comma in where it needs to be, or you can just write the noun phrase that you see there with the comma included. I'll give you a few seconds to do that. Did you get it? So hopefully we have all put a comma in this third box, okay? Because our two adjectives are large and red. So in the busy centre of London, you will see many large red buses. We're describing buses, and we've got large and we've got red. Okay, next one. Choose the most suitable adjectives from our word bank, which is down here, to complete the sentence below. So Stephanie takes her, and then this is where you need to come up with two adjectives from here. Saxophone out of its case at the start of her music lesson. So, again, a few seconds. You can pause the video, write out the sentence. Which two adjectives most suit this sentence? Okay, so hopefully we all knew that a saxophone is an instrument. Okay, so we're looking for adjectives that describe a musical instrument. Now, let's go through the words. Expensive. Did you know what expensive meant? Expensive means it costs a lot of money. Okay, can an instrument cost money? Yes, it can. So expensive could be one of my adjectives. Next word, energetic. Energetic. Well, what does energetic mean? Hopefully, you know that energetic means you've got lots of energy, you're moving around, got lots of energy. Now, last time I checked, a saxophone can't go running. Last time I checked. I don't know, maybe they've developed legs. I don't think a saxophone can be energetic. So, can't be that one. So let's scratch off energetic. Okay, next up, we've got shiny. Now, we all know what shiny means. It's when something looks really nice and like it's been polished, it's really clean, it's nice and shiny, yeah? And our last word is bored. Now, again, I can't ever remember a saxophone sitting there and being like, this is really boring, isn't it? Oh, I'm so bored. So I don't think you can be bored. So that leaves us with expensive and shiny. So Stephanie takes a shiny, expensive saxophone out of its case at the start of her music lesson. Well done, if those were the two adjectives you picked. Okay. Here, it says tick the correct columns in the table. So basically, does it include a double adjective? Does it include a noun phrase? Or does it not include a noun phrase? That is what we're looking for. So the first sentence is, my brother bought me a fancy multicolored pen for my last birthday. And our second sentence says, our new head teacher seems very strict and quiet. So I'll give you just a few seconds again, pause the video to have a think. Which one does include a double adjective? Do they both include a double adjective? Or do they both not include a double adjective? Have a think. Okay, so sentence A. My brother bought me a fancy multicolored pen for my last birthday. So I know I need to look for two adjectives that follow a noun. So I've got fancy, that's an adjective. It describes something. Multicolored, and then pen. So fancy multicolored pen. Ah, that is a noun phrase. I've got two adjectives and then a noun follows it. So I'm going to go yes. Oh, that's a very emphatic tick, but it'll do. So let's look at sentence B. It says, our new is an adjective, head teacher is a noun. Ah, there's only one adjective, so it's not going to be that. Our new head teacher seems very strict, nice, and quiet. So those are two adjectives, but we've got the and rather than a comma, and there's no noun after it. So even though there are two adjectives near each other, it's not a double adjective. It's not a noun phrase. Okay, so I'm going to tick not a double adjective. Okay, right. Here they've given us a sentence and some adjectives, and we need to include, rewrite the sentence with the most suitable adjectives to make sense of it. So we've got Sam opened the notebook on his desk. Leia had a quick drink from her bottle. And you've got words like thick, yellow, bright, water, green, and plastic. Have a go, rewrite the sentence, and make a noun phrase in there, a double adjective. All right, off you go. Right, there's loads of ways you could have done this. You could have had Sam opened the thick green notebook on his desk, or Sam opened the notebook on his plastic bright desk. So you could have done it for notebook or desk, or you could have done it for Sam. You could have been quite nice and been like, bright green Sam. Maybe he's very clever, he's bright, but he's feeling a bit ill, he's a bit green. And then for sentence B, you got Leia had a quick drink from her bottle. So you could have had Leia had a quick drink from her plastic thick bottle, anything like that. So well done for getting those adjectives in there. Right. Last couple of questions, and then I'll set you off on some to do yourself. So using all of the words below, create a sentence which includes a double adjective and two nouns, okay? And remember to use the correct punctuation. So it's not just a comma I'm looking for. For a sentence, what other punctuation has to be in a sentence? Absolutely right. It has to be a capital letter at the start and a full stop at the end. Capital letter at the start, full stop at the end. All right, have a go at writing a sentence that uses these four words, okay? How'd you get on? It's not the easiest one, but you can sort of split it up a bit, and you could say, my old phone has a dim, smashed screen, for example, okay? So I've used all the words, I've added in some of my own words, and I've got my noun phrase of dim, smashed screen. And I would have put a comma in, I would have had a capital M for my old phone. I would have put a full stop after screen. Right. Now we've just got a picture to help us. So this is a picture of a pencil case with a few sort of pencils poking out. Write a sentence which includes a double adjective, a noun phrase, please. Okay, again, so many you could have got, but it could have been my new shiny pencil case has 3 pencils in it, anything along those lines, all right? And if you want to extend yourself, can you underline the nouns and can you circle the adjectives? Just as an extra thing to show me that you know which ones you're using. Okay, so now I'm going to put some questions on here so you can pause the video and just have a go at them on your own. All right, so here are the questions. I'm going to move. Okay, so give these a go. And then I will love to see your work. Remember, you can send it in to year2@theprimaryacademy.com. Very sorry about my dog, but she can get cross sometimes. Have a lovely rest of Monday, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.